Chevrolet C/K first generation, 1960 to 1966. Launched in the fall of 1959, the 1960 model year introduced a new body style of light pickup truck that featured many firsts. Most important of these were a drop center ladder frame, allowing the cab to sit lower, and independent front suspension, giving an almost car-like ride in a truck. Also new for 1960 was a new designation system for trucks made by GM. Gone were the 3100, 3200, and 3600 designations for short 1/2, long 1/2 and 3/4 ton models. Instead, a new scheme assigned a 10, 20, or 30 for 1/2, 3/4, and 1 ton models. Since 1957, trucks were available from the factory as 4-wheel drive, and the new class scheme would make this known. IC, conventional, in front of the series number designates 2-wheel rear drive while a K designates 4-wheel drive. Actual badging on Chevrolet trucks carried the series name system from the previous generation for 1960 and 1961, the 10, 20, 30, and 40 series, C and K, were badged as Apaches, 50 and 60 series trucks were badged as Vikings, and the largest 70 and 80 series models were marked Spartans. For 1960, C/K trucks were available in smooth lead side or fendered step-side versions. GMC called these wide side and fender side. Half-ton models were the C10 and K10 long bed and short bed trucks, and the 3/4 ton C20 and K20, as well as the 1-ton C30, were also available. GMC did not use the C nomenclature, though their 4x4 versions used the K nomenclature. GMC model numbers for 1/2, 3/4, 1, and 1.5 ton were 1000, 1500, 2500, and 3000. The 1.5 ton Chevrolet C40 and GMC 3000, which were using the light-duty cab, but only as chassis cab and stake models, were discontinued for the 1963 model year. The 1960, 1961, and 1962 models featured ball-bearing front hubs, with torsion bar front suspensions, with trailing arm suspension rears. Trim lines were base and custom. Engines included the base GMC 305 and 3V6 for the GMC version, 135 horsepower, 101 kilowatts, 236 and 3.9 liters, and 150 horsepower, 112 kilowatts, 261 and 4.3 liters, straight 6S, and a 283 and 4.6 liters, V8 with 185 horsepower, 119 kilowatts. A coil spring front suspension came in 1963, with roller bearing front hubs, along with a new base engine, a 140 horsepower, 104 kilowatts, 230 and 3.8 liters, i6, and an optional 165 horsepower, 123 kilowatts, 292 and 4.8 liters, i6. The cab was modified for 1964, with elimination of the wraparound windshield and a new front grille design, along with various interior changes, while retaining the original design on the body. Air conditioning and a 220 horsepower, 164 kilowatts, 327 and 5.3 liters, V8 came in 1965. A new base engine finished the model in 1966 with a 155 horsepower, 116 kilowatts, 250 and 4.1 liters, i6.